Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. And I'm so glad to have you here, all two of you. I know people will be coming in here shortly. It's been 2 weeks since we've had the live stream on Saturday. It looks to be that we will be having it today and next Saturday, the 18th. We'll probably celebrate St. Patrick's Day that day as well. Yes, I can. I will try to do happy birthday with a country twang. And I'll do it with my kicking it country. Maybe I'll put my coffee cup in here. Don't know if I need a koozie for an insulated coffee mug. Do I? Maybe if it's really cold out, but I'm not cold. We'll do that, Jen. We have to wait for Linda, though. Definitely, we have to wait for Linda. 2024 selection. I didn't know there was a 2024 selection. Selection of what? Most idiotic channel on YouTube? I thought Donovan had that character, already had that in the bag. We'll have to get Mr. Timmy to help me sing. Robert Kessinger, welcome aboard. He calls himself Robert Kessinger, but seriously, his name is Serious Bob. Glad to have you on board, Bob. Bob's my neighbor. Hey, he might want to take a road trip. There's a road trip coming up. That's why 2 Saturdays from now I won't be here. I'm going on a road trip. Not a big road trip for me, but it'll be a good day for me. And I'll want it to last forever, so I won't be on. Definitely won't be on at noon because that's the scheduled time to be at the location. And then when it comes right down to it, will I want to hurry home and go live at 6 p.m. on Saturday night? Probably not. By the way, President, by the way, tomorrow, at night, we have to change our clocks. So you got to get up at 2 a.m. and then change your clock ahead to 3 a.m. So set your clock for 2 a.m. Get up, move all your clocks forward till 3 o'clock. I don't know. I need more sleep. Georgianne, welcome aboard. Somebody else snuck in here too. Roy and Becky, welcome aboard. Cookie's here too. Hey, we're getting there. We are getting there. It's going to be a fun morning. Bob, you're going to love these people. They're nuts. Everybody say hi to Serious Bob. Well, the comments are floating in fast now. Not in this state. Yeah, Arizona does do it right. You know, I learned something yesterday because they were talking about it on one of the talk shows. Back in 1973, we had daylight savings time prior to 1973. I think they did daylight savings. They started it back in the early 60s, maybe late 50s. I'm not sure. But in 1973, they repealed it for 1 year. They would have repealed it or set it back to Eastern Standard Time, if you will, and would have been permanent. I think it was it think it was Ford. Yeah, I believe it was President Ford. But then they said that the hippies didn't like it, so they changed it back. Now, I don't remember ever protesting about not having daylight savings time. The only advantage to me, because I was down south at the time, was if we were skinny dipping in the creek, we could go an hour later. Because you don't want to be in the creek in Arkansas when it gets dark, because that's when the water moccasins come out. Marge and Jeff, welcome aboard. Yep. There we go. Okay, you're going to go racing tonight. Well, you're not thinking about it, Timmy. We all know that you mean it. You're going to go racing tonight. That's for sure. As the Indians would say, only the white man will cut off the top of a blanket and sew it to the bottom. Think they have a longer blanket. I gotta put that up on the screen, Roy. That is a good one. Very good one. So it's been quite a week for me. I'm a little bleary-eyed today. I worked 2 14-hour days in a row. And yesterday, I didn't really sleep as long in the morning as I normally do. I woke up my usual time, 5:30, which is going to be 6:30 after Sunday. Damn it. May have to set my own alarm. But my normal bodily function alarm said, get up and go pee, which I do. And then I go make coffee, and then I usually go back to bed for a little bit. And then in, half an hour, I know the coffee's done perking. It don't take that long. I started using the coffee maker from Synchronicity, from the school bus. The one for the house finally died. I've cleaned it, and it's still clogged up. Can't get I even took it totally apart. If I can maybe get a miniature pipe cleaner, I might be able to clean out the heating tube of the calcium buildup and put it back together. Am I going to do that? Probably not. And buy another coffee maker that works great at a yard sale for a couple bucks. Well, maybe $5 due to inflation. Oh, I can't do that right now, Timmy. But you can throw your link up there and people can go watch it. Yeah, it was a long day. Now that includes driving time back and forth. But yesterday morning, I wanted to head out the doors because it was snowing. The roads were bad. There was accidents everywhere. And I've got, 30 miles to go one way. And I take back roads. I generally do not take the expressway. The reason is there's more accidents on the expressway than there is on the back roads. But it is definitely slower going on the back roads. But I'd rather go slow and get there than, be sucking up the upholstery from the front seat of the truck and breaking my hands on the steering wheel because of the expressway. Everybody's trying to drive 80 miles an hour, and we shouldn't even be out there because it's too slippery. Linda Barker, welcome aboard. And without too much further ado, go to work at a scrapyard on Monday. Oh, wow. That is great. That's good, Jen. I love to hear that. I did make 3 scrap runs this past week. In addition to, I worked 11, 22, 30. I worked 32 total hours this past week. at the normal job. That's paid hours. And then 3 scrap runs, which paid as much as working a day. So I'm good. Yeah, let's sing. That's right. Here we go. And I got to do it this. Linda, I was told I have to do this in a country twang. That's what Jen said for me to do. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Get along, little doggy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Linda. I'm glad I saw that on Facebook this morning. I didn't message you because I wanted to save it for a surprise for here. Broke the handle on the shovel. Tommy support, welcome. Everybody wish Linda Barker a happy birthday, please. Thank you for the suggestion. Uncle Lisa comes up with all these weird things, and you know what? I can relate to that. All right, time to change the background setting. Superstition is the way. Okay. I like this one. I'm going to save this one, even if somebody guesses the channel. But I'm keeping this one for next Saturday for St. Patrick's Day. Well, March is a busy month. I mean, when you think about it, we got Linda Barker's birthday, first off. And then we got St. Patrick's Day, second off. And I know Polish people who will dress all in green. 33 miles per. Yeah. You know, last night coming home, it was a little after 9 when I left Coopersville, which is 27.5 miles. Fortunately, the roads had improved, but our snow melted off. So the roads are dry. But, you know, it's Friday night, and you're thinking, who's out here on the road that's been drinking, blah, blah, blah. Because I remember when I used to. Glad I don't anymore, but I'm still fearful of other assholes out there who might be. Anyway, my eyes were like wanting to shut. You know, I actually had, it's cold. It was cold. It was 28 degrees. I rolled the window part way down just to get that blast of cold air coming at me. And now even today, after, you know, I slept pretty good last night, but about an hour ago, I was prepping. I'm not saying that the featured channel is boring. No way boring. But I was tired enough that I paused for a minute, took a sip of coffee, and the next thing I know, 20 minutes had gone by. I fell asleep. Or dozed off, as they say. Johnny Cash. I need more. Well, I do have black pants on. You know, when I turned 60, Jen, I met a friend, a couple friends, and my daughter, one of my daughters at, I don't know, one of the steakhouses. And it was happened to be a Saturday when I turned 60. So it worked out. And yeah, 2 of my daughters are there actually, and then my good friend Kathy. And I did the little prep work. That was the first time I ever dyed my hair. I only had to dye my beard back then. The beard had some gray in it, and it does right now. I'll take care of that next week. Or maybe 2 weeks, I don't know. And let's see, I wore a black stocking cap, black shirt, black pants, black shoes. Yeah, I was the man in black that day. Well, and they had black balloons for my birthday. It was fun. I knew they were going to do something, so I decided I'd dress in black. Okay, Nancy Drew's here. Welcome aboard, Lassie. All right, so yeah, working a lot. I had some comments of the week. Most of them came from Wednesday night. And some of them I can't remember all right off the top of my head, but we were making fun of Franny. Uncle Lisa, I don't know, you might have to do the replay because I put Franny's hanging out with Michelle right now. Franny is a farting, a haunted farting doll from Frankenmuth. In fact, that's where Michelle is also from, is Frankenmuth. Frankenmuth, Michigan is a Christmas town. And Bronner's Christmas store is in Frankenmuth, and both of my possessed dolls, and I only have 2 possessed dolls, are from Frankenmuth, from the Bronner's store. So, freaking awesome. How did you do that? Captain Jack, I like that. Welcome aboard, by the way. Freaking awesome. Here I am, a mirror image upside down. And from down under. Welcome aboard. That is so cool. So glad you're here. I don't even know what time it is down in Australia right now, but I know it's late for Jen, Uncle Lisa. It's be about, well, not late, but it's about 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening for Uncle Lisa. He is in Finland. So he's upside down. Yeah, and the toilets swirl the other way. We're all going down the drain one way or another. You're in Texas. What are you doing in Texas? You know, just by chance, is your name Daryl? I'm not trying to make a joke, but I used to game with a guy. This was before I ever fell into YouTube. I was a gamer. Believe it or not. A lot of people are like, no way. Yeah, way. I was a gamer. And there was a freaking, I think he spelled it maybe a little different. Oh no, Uncle Richard's in the hospital. Good. God is good. You're right, Nancy. Absolutely. Bree is here. Welcome aboard. If you missed it, I sang happy birthday to Linda Barker. Everybody that doesn't know, it's Linda Barker's birthday, please. Wish her happy birthday. Not just now, but tonight, too. So, yeah, we had a lot of good comments from Wednesday night when Franny, the farting possessed doll, farting Franny from Frankenmuth. There. By the way, Uncle Lisa, we're done with the F words now. We're going into G words. I think people will have fun with G words coming up Wednesday night. We're still doing the, on Wednesday nights, we're still doing the, why do we say it? And we've been in alphabetical order, I don't know, forever and a day. And we have now completed the letter F, which we had fun. Free King. You could have been entered for free just because of your name. Now we're into the letter G, so we should have fun with that. And just so you know, those of you that are new in here, when you enter the contest, there's 2 drawings on Wednesday nights. Um, where is this? This one, Nancy Drew's. This was hers. Was a winning ticket from this past Wednesday night. She didn't win any more. As far as I'm not sending her any money, she did win $5. Okay, but she donated it back to the channel. So this Wednesday, half of the channel will be featured by Nancy Drew. Just got to look at your Facebook a little more. Mine pops up on Facebook when it's somebody's birthday, including Daryl's, wherever he is, whoever he is. No, the dolls are locked up. They're on the left-hand side of, well, we'll see. They're on the east side of my bed. I'm not saying. Michelle's eyes are closed, but Franny's wide open and she's farting. But of course, they're being ghost farts, so you don't smell. They are a little noisy. You know, you can't really lock them dolls up. They're ghosts. Locking them up has no effect. You know what? Jeff Dunham's, his dolls, they'll talk right out of the chest that he keeps them in. Peanut and Walter, they'll be in there arguing in their chest. Yeah, you know what, Bree? I totally agree. And it's funny, I was speaking with Tina as the outsider this morning because I was having a problem with my calendar. In fact, I still have a problem with my calendar. She thinks I'm nuts. But I thought that next Saturday was the 25th. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at my computer. It says today is March 11th. If I add 7 days, I come up with 28. That's how tired I was this morning. I had to call Tina. I said, I don't know. I'm worried we made a mistake. Our road trip that we're advertising for everybody to join us, our meetup, you said it was on the 25th. She says, it is on the 25th. I said, well, next Saturday is the 28th. She says, well, what are you, she used an F word, talking about? I'm like, da, 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 da. And finally she calmed me down, calmed herself down because she thought maybe I was right. Anyways, we established that our road trip is on the 25th. Anybody who wants to join us, we're going to the Ford Museum in Grand Rapids, not the library in Ann Arbor, the museum in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We'll be there at noon, and people can join us. Where is it? There it is. People can come and join us at noon, and there's a link. I can't quite put it in the chat, but if you screenshot this, whatever you want to do. Timmy came in second place last night. Cool. Anyways, there. You may have to screenshot this. Works best if you have a big screen. I don't. Or you can go to Tina's The Outsiders Facebook page and find it there. At any rate, that's what we're doing 2 Saturdays from now. Not next Saturday, the Saturday after, and that's why I won't be live on that Saturday, the 25th of March. As said, we'd love to have you come. If there's any way, shape, or form that you can make it, We're going to spend the day, well, we're going to spend most of the afternoon at the museum seeing the guitar display, music across America type thing. And of course, there'll be other things at the Ford Museum that will be worth taking a look at. Museums are fun. I don't know how else to cut it. Museums are fun. Ugh, I got the belchies from coffee. Yeah, might have been the cookie I ate first. So that's the deal. It costs $12 for adults, $10 for senior adults. So yay, I saved $2. I think students $9, and children maybe $6. I don't know. I got another screen I'll put up that shows the prices, shows where it's at, and you can Google this too and get your own map. So you can. Parking's free, by the way. So we'll probably be in the museum from noon till maybe 4-ish, I'm guessing. And then from there, we are heading over to famous Cottage Bar and Grill for some food. And it's a good place to eat. And we're going to actually arrive early enough that it won't be terribly crowded. And basically have lunch, supper. It's good eats. I mean, you get enough that you want to take it home with you, part of it. And reasonably priced. It's not a terribly expensive place. It's one of the oldest restaurants in town. And I know the owner. Of course, I know everybody. But I've spent many hours at that location because it was just across the street from where I worked in the 1980s. Started my healthcare career at Ferguson Hospital, which is across the street. So, all right. Lillian, welcome aboard. If I missed anybody. Lillian, wish Linda Barker happy birthday, please. Timmy made up his mind. He's going racing tonight. And you raced last night, so I missed that, but second place. Hey, you're posting. And I know you'll win the race even if all 4 tires go flat. You've done it before. Oh. Okay, change the background. Let me see if I can find the one that has the prices on it. Again, just type in Gerald R. Ford Museum, Grand Rapids, and you can get this information as well. As said, it's free parking. And let me see if I can get rid of the banner in a minute. Or wait. There. Of course, my chair is in the way of the map, and I'm in the way of the map. Anyways, that blue on the edge there, that's the Grand River. That's why they call us Grand Rapids, I think. Or I say us. I'm 15 miles north of where we're going. Tina's like 250 miles east of where we're going. I'm not sure if Frank's coming, but there's a few people that have expressed some interest in coming. I can drive down and buy you lunch. I should do that. I really should do that, Nancy. See, we'll put that up there, and that way if somebody new comes in, they're going to be wishing you a happy birthday as well. And you're not escaping. Because we still have tonight's show. So anyway, road trip, 2 Saturdays from today, come to Grand Rapids. And yeah, by the way, if you're coming from a long distance and want to stay the night, I don't have room. There are some good places in Grand Rapids to stay. If you want to spend big money, you can stay at the Amway Grand, or you can find some decent less expensive accommodations in the Grand Rapids area. There's a Radisson, there's Holiday Inns, a couple of them, there's you name it, the name brands, and then there's the little out of the way places that, or not out of the way, but nearby that are decent. I don't know of any dives when it comes to hotel motels in the area. They don't exist. If they're a dive, they're not available to you. They're a motel that's been converted into weekly, monthly housing. So, yeah, that makes sense, Roy. You know, if you were still in Indiana, I wouldn't doubt you might come up. But being in Arizona, yeah, it's a little bit of a trek. And I know that you're doing pretty well, Roy, but last I knew you hadn't bought a Learjet yet. So more blessings. I mentioned it Wednesday, so some of you already know. Couple weeks, it's been almost 2 weeks. I won a T-shirt, and not only did they give me a T-shirt for winning, but I got a koozie. This is from the channel Kicking It Country. Linda, maybe you could throw up a link to Kicking It Country. That's Scott and Amber, Eli and Aiden. They are in Georgia. I think it's Georgia. Let me double check. Georgia. Well, not too far away, but Spruce Pine, North Carolina. I might actually get to see them this winter if things go my way. I'm planning on South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. That's the current plans in my brain. We'll see what really happens. Schoolie first. Well, that'll be cool that you get a schoolie. We can drag race. And then the jet. I like it. Oh, goodness. Anyway, back to Scott and Amber. There's my green work shirt. I wonder where it went. I think it's been out here since Wednesday. So yeah, it was one of those spin the wheel type of drawings. They were celebrating reaching 500 subscribers. And here's the front. It's a two-tone. It's gray and black with the blue lettering logos. I like this one. I mean, their regular logo is good, but this would be over my heart. Okay. If I can put it up there, right? Not quite. But you get the idea. All right. And then on the back, this is their standard logo. Hoping to get a good deal. I'll use rock from Elon too. You know, what's his name? Mayberry RFD. Does anybody remember the show? Salvage One. Does anybody remember that show? Yeah, you know what, Bree? They're already up. They were almost to 600 by the time they had their 500 show. Scott is a preacher. So it's pretty hard to get him to come up here on a Saturday because he's got church on Sunday. And Wednesday nights he doesn't get to come in very much because, you know, Wednesday night services as well. But I think I caught him on a Thursday. That's how I won the shirt. But they're a great family. Very down-to-earth Christian people. Very nice. Yeah, great colors. And the logo portrays their life. Hunting, fishing, camping, God. Yeah. It's cool. And they're great people. Funny. When I say down to earth, for me, that means funny. They don't take themselves terribly serious. Ken Berry. Ken Berry. Oh, that's right. They are going on the cruise. Thank you. I remember. Well, you reminded me. Thank you, Lillian. I don't know. Maybe the cruise ship will come up the Grand River. But that's 2 weeks from now. So, Ken Berry. Why does that name ring a bell? My eyeballs hurt. Ken Berry. Ken Berry. I don't know why it's puzzling me. Here you go, Bree. Would you believe that this is not in your state? In fact, I guess I'll give you a tiny clue. This is closer to Mr. Timmy than it is to where you are. Mayberry RFD. Ken Berry? Wait a minute now. Somebody look it up. Maybe you did. Maybe you did, Nancy. No, Mayberry RFD was the star. Why am I having such a brain fart? Come on, Linda. No, it's not Tennessee, Bree. Not terribly far from Tennessee, but it's that way. Halle Berry in her Catwoman outfit. Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of, but I know she doesn't ever go by Ken. Or Barbie. I know who'll know. Boondocking Boomer. It's not Arkansas either. And the channel's not Boondocking with Boomer. We have featured him, by the way, before. Lance has been on here as a featured channel. Holly! What? Who is the star of Mayberry RFD? I think I just thought of it. Thank you, Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith also, in later years, was on a show called Salvage One. Who is Ken Berry? Who is Ken Berry? See, Linda? Oh, deputy. Oh, is that his name on Mayberry RFD? Okay. We're getting sidetracked now for sure. Don Knotts was Barney. Andy Griffith, what was his name?
Barney. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh no. Yeah, there is a clue. I just gave it to you, Bree. It's a waterfall, but it's not in your state. And there's a clue in the title. You know, Superstition doesn't really have anything to do with the dolls, my possessed dolls. Nancy Drew is insisting it's Ken Berry. Who cares? More clues. You know what Bree said?
What?
Who cares? More clues. Well, Mayberry RFD is totally off the subject. Why did I get off the subject? It was Roy's fault because he was talking about his rocket ship, buying a rocket ship from Elon. But Salvage One, which Andy Griffith was the star, it was a junkyard and they built a rocket ship out of junk parts. Andy Taylor. And Andy Taylor was the star, Mayberry RFD. Who the hell is Ken Berry? I'm just as bad as I'm going to agree with Bree in a minute. Who cares? More clues. Okay, here's a clue. Dolphin, yeah, dolphins went by. And we can blame Roy. You're right, blame Roy. The dolphins are swimming behind me. I can almost feel them brushing up against me. And Uncle Lisa's right. I'm thinking of Halle Berry. Ken Barbie, Halle Berry, yes. Sam Jones. Who the hell is Sam Jones? Sam Jones. My brother-in-law, my ex-brother-in-law, or sorry, late brother-in-law, my sister's husband, when he, Timmy, you'll like this story, when he went pro, what's that called? Sportsman's League, I think. Anyways, one step up from dirt track racing, okay? I think it's Sportsman's League. Well, once you're in that group, you're not supposed to be in the lower leagues, if you will, dirt racing, you know. Well, he didn't want to give up those quick few bucks on a weekend, so he assumed his name. Now, this is back in the 60s, so you can probably relate to, you can probably relate, unfortunately, to the way people fought back then. But he assumed the name Sam Hill. And everybody thought that Sam Hill, yeah. Anyways, he was winning races. But everybody knew it was Stormin' Norman racing under an assumed name. But hey, he made a few bucks on the weekends. Because they didn't have sportsman's class races every weekend. And when he finally did start really racing sportsman's, well, then he wasn't at the local speedways anymore. He was like Findlay, Ohio, I think was sportsman's class. Indianapolis. Let's see. Wisconsin, Rex. No, not. I can't remember the name of that speedway. No sound? Uh-oh. Let me look here. I am not muted. So check yours. Check yours, Naj. Jan, check yours. It has to be muted on your end. Can everybody hear me okay? Just in case. Is the channel full time? Yes. I think there's a HQ, but pretty much full time. Let's just say 90% full time. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Sue. Where you been? You've been hiding in the background. We haven't seen you. In case you didn't know, you probably already know. You probably already took care of it. But it is Linda Barker's birthday today, and I sang her happy birthday early on in the show. If she's lucky, I'll do it again tonight. Or maybe I'll make Holly do it. Oh, good. You can hear me now. That's good, Naj. No, it's not a couple. Nancy Drew says hi.
Hi.
My gosh, it's 1:45 already. You're kidding me.
Tell them I got enough to make up for not being on last week.
Holly wants you all to know that she's made up enough. She'll be on a little longer than normally tonight because she's got built up jokes to broadcast tonight for her weekly laugh report. So Holly by golly will be on tonight. I'm guessing she'll probably come on around 6:45, something like that. But anyway, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern. Not daylight savings, not yet. We're still on normal Eastern Standard Time today. Lillian wants to know, is it Land Cloud Adventures? You know, that's not too bad of a guess. The humor is definitely there. The humor. Now, I never really knew whether Nate has a headquarters, so to speak. You know, a place that, you know, you go to renew your driver's license, that kind of thing. I don't have no idea where Nate is actually from, or what his HQ might be. Not that he needs one, because he makes his money on the road. The other part of Is It Nate is that I've already featured him before. That's probably going on 2 years. But okay. So far, Bree is forcing me into giving clues. It's full time. He's seen a waterfall. Gave it away. It's a he. Large channel. Yes. By our standards, anyways. Well, anybody that's got more than 500 is a large channel, right? It's a bit larger than that. Let's see. Let's try 12 times larger than a 500. Trailer traveling. You know, I knew somebody was going to guess that. Trailer traveling is a small channel, however. So no, it's not him. That's a good guess, however. And believe it or not, I actually thought last Wednesday to feature his channel today. And I thought, nah, somebody like Nancy Drew that'll be too easy. No, it's not RV or TV. Not a bad guess, but it's not them. Yeah, Aussie Van. Leave it to you, Bree. Checking out the buttocks. Yeah, I know. I know. Mine are overhanging my boxer shorts today. You know, Wednesday night when I had to take a break, when I happened to replay it, I thought, oh no. I didn't know that my pants had drooped, but my boxer shorts were still up. What a dork. Yeah, from the South. Yes, from the U.S. Lillian has no idea. You think it's his accent. Okay. It's how he says boxer shorts. I don't know. Yeah. Bree, you can't be cracking up. I can't. Now I have suspense. I need suspenders. Keep my pants from falling off my ass. Gimpy Camper. Barrett. I haven't heard from him lately. I hope we're going to see him at M23. And he's from the South. It's not Barrett, but that's not a bad guess when you think about it. Because what is it, Tennessee that they're from? Southern Tennessee, something like that. So same neighborhood. Dancy's going to be giving him a look, talking about the Australian van man. Oh, guys, we just can't seem to get anywhere. Traveling Mike. That is an extremely good guess, and it's not. You know what? When I say it's an extremely good guess, it is an extremely good guess, and that's a clue in and of itself. That's actually a clue in and of itself. I didn't say whether he was or not, but he's not. Or if he is, it's a damn well-kept secret. Smart guy. Oh my goodness. All right, what am I missing in the notes? Blessings. I got to order a part. I'm going to get it, believe it or not, Amazon sells furnace parts. Is there anything that Amazon does not sell? I realize that they don't stock all this stuff in their big warehouses, but it filters in somehow, some way. You know, like Amazon's like a middleman, or let's say Roy had one of his jet airplanes for sale. He could list it through me, the honest pirate, and I could put it up on a web page and say I have these airplanes, but I don't keep them in my warehouse. But you know, you could buy from Captain Jack Scrapper, the honest pirate, and your jet airplane would arrive via Amazon truck the next day, if you have Prime. It's almost like drop shipping, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know how that whole process works. I just know you can buy anything on Amazon. I'm going to see if they have a radiator for La Fortuna. And I know they'll have a thermostat. Will they have a new radiator? And will the price be right? Probably. Prices are always right, it seems like. I've not been disappointed with Amazon whatsoever in the last 4 years. And I won't say I've bought a ton of stuff. I'd say I've bought 3/4 of a ton of stuff. And yeah, it ships promptly. It's as advertised, and I've never had a complaint or a return. But why would a pack rat return anything? All right, let's see. Maybe a background. Maybe it's time for a background change to give you a clue. Carefully, because I have other stuff on here. Oh, I mentioned he has a sense of humor. Yes, he definitely does. This is what happens when you cross the line. Oh wow! Ahoy, mateys! 50-inch flat screen. Oh my gosh, 40. So we have 15 showing on the screen, but we have 55 on board. Now, if we could get those 40 people to go on their phones and subscribe, oh my gosh, I'll be cruising. I'll be sailing out to see you, Timmy. And I'll just wave as I go by and run out to Roy and Becky's real quick a minute. You know what? He should be struck with lightning. No, it's not. It's not Kenny. It's not Ford Man. It's not too terrible, outrageous guess. Okay. Uncle Lisa was wondering if it's Mega Van Mike. I just spoke to him just a few days ago. Nope, it's not him. He's a good, would make a good candidate, however. So there's some similarities for sure, but it's not Mega Van Mike, who used to be Minivan Mike. I remember in the day when I met him online at the time, was at Totally Kathy's. God rest her soul. Ron Sees America. Another really good guess. However, it's not. It's not Pineapple Ron. And there is somebody else that was on my mind yesterday. Girl made my special purpose stand up, and I liked it a lot. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure Papa Drew's probably been to Devil's Mountain, as has this channel. So it's not Papa Drew. It could have been, but it's not. Oh, we got only a couple more minutes to go here. What am I missing here? Yeah, I'm going to order a flame sensor this afternoon. I want to order some new sheets. I want to see if they have a radiator for La Fortuna and a thermostat. Oh, and I got to get some hair dye. So I'll be spending some bucks. That's okay, because I've made some bucks in order to afford it. One hand washes the other. All right. Oh, I got to pay my fine from the township. And I got to go get some antifreeze this afternoon in Cedar Springs because I need it. That radiator is starting to leak worse and worse. It's past pouring pepper in it. It's too much pressure. Too bad we're not on P words. But if we started talking P words, Bree would run away with all of her pissy thoughts. Busby, Chris, welcome aboard. That's, always read the comments to yourself first. Yes, that's true. I do have a couple moderators if you need them, Chris. Oh, I know you're referring to Papa Drew. No, When you see a comment from Papa Drew, what you see is what you get. You don't. He doesn't. He doesn't need to check his spelling or anything else. Michelle wants to know, is the channel Ron Darrell Adventures? By the way, Michelle, welcome aboard. Please wish Linda Barker happy birthday. No, but that's also another pretty doggone good guess. I mentioned earlier that this channel probably 90% of the time is traveling. I could be a little off on that they're not always traveling. Let's see. Jeez. Okay, Papa Drew. Chris is right. I'm the one that should read it before I throw it up on the screen. Oh my goodness. Okay. We are where? We are to that point where it's time for me to promote three things. First I'm going to promote is our road trip for Saturday, the 25th of March. That's 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, I will be handing over $10 and $12 for my acquaintance. And we're going to tour the Ford Museum, especially the traveling show that's there that has guitars that were owned by many, many famous musicians. And there's a history of all that. And then, of course, there's the museum itself, which I don't know if you can see it all in 4 hours. Probably not. But we're going to enjoy that for 4.5, 5 hours, whatever it takes. And then we're all going to go to eat. That's not just Tina and I. We hope that everyone that can come and join us for the tour. And we're going to eat at the famous Cottage Bar and Grill in Grand Rapids right after that. So come join us for an afternoon of fun at the museum, informative fun, and meet and greet with each other. And then we'll go eat. Meet, greet, and eat. Isn't that what we do? That's what this community is all about. Meet, greet, eat. Can I move one way or the other so I can see the whole picture? Yeah, well, that's Devil's Tower. Everybody, this is the iconic. Roy and Becky think it's D. She's female, I think. Someone always needs bail money, yeah. You're right, Cookie. Stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight. Oh, dance, 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 yeah. Yeah, it is a good picture. Now, did the channel take that on their own? I'm not sure. They might be like me. They might have stolen it. Chances are the channel took the picture. Here's one I haven't shown. So, road trip, Saturday the 25th, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Please join us if you can. It'll be fun. It'll be, Tina's the outsider is the one that's come up with this idea, and we're going with it. And, we talked about different days during the week. We discussed different days, and we nailed it down. It's got to be Saturday. I know that Dirk Tenhalf may not be able to join us. He's close, Byron Center, but they have other obligations on the weekends, and so may not be able to join us. They don't have enough subs. Yeah, you're right, Papa Drew. Shy for real. Yeah, hi, Bella. Whatever. We won't touch that one. All right. So then Wednesday night we'll be here with The game show will be in the letter H. The expressions. So Wednesday night, 6 p.m., we'll be doing that. And now tonight, Holly by Golly with the weekly laugh report will be on. So we'll have her to enjoy as well tonight. And we'll continue on with trying to guess the featured channel. No, it's not Ann J. And it's not Dream on Wheels. Soul male full time. Correct. That is correct, Bree. So now I know you'll have a hard time all afternoon for the next, 5 hours before I come back on. But you'll be, just won't be able to take a nap. That's pretty close. Pretty close. And there is some superstition. Yes. Go take a pee break. We got to go. End broadcast. End broadcast. How did your broadcast go? It went well. Don't let me on your live stream. Okay, mateys, we'll see you tonight at 6 p.m. In the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. Thank you for being aboard, by the way. May God bless. Cheers. Oh, you people are wonderful.